veo como gris.
No fucking comience. Graba.
Okay. Voy a empezar.
Dale.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been 2 weeks since I've recorded an episode, but you know, sometimes we have friends that they don't come through for us, and they put excuses. And you know, I was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm not doing this shit anymore. But you know, today he decided that he wanted to come, show up. I care. I love him so much. But today I have my partner in crime, Kavir.
What's up, people? So, before people start talking nonsense, I'm a truck driver. I'm in the logistics business. So, being that I'm in the logistics business, life is unexpected. You don't know what can happen. The truck could break down. You just never know.
You take the cables.
That's all. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah, sorry about that, but we back. Back and better. That's it. That's what matters.
Si tú te llevas los cables.
That's all. That's all. Let's not talk about it.
El internet a los vecinos.
That's all. No Wi-Fi.
But anyways, I don't know. Let me know if you guys. Let me know what you guys think. If I should end the podcast. I do have other things that we're working on. He's probably gonna end up being my future manager, you know, because I'm working in music and shit. So I feel like it's just a lot of things at once. But let me know if you guys still enjoy this. I really don't care what's your opinion. But yeah, I guess today we're going to talk about... Wait, since I haven't seen you in 2 weeks... How you been, though? Wait, hold on. How you been?
I've been good. How you been?
How do you feel to see my face and not see the video posted on YouTube for 2 weeks?
I mean, I feel like it was good. You know why? I mean, I'm a little disappointed.
A little break.
Little break is good, but I'm a little disappointed at the fact that we didn't get to record.
You know I'm trolling you. But we do get a lot of hate. You're new to the hate. How do you feel about the hate?
I'm not new to the hate.
Oh. Excúsame?
I'm a very independent person. Being independent, you're going to get hate regardless.
But those comments that you see that they leave on our videos.
I don't really listen to comments, but I did read some.
Yeah.
Because I was tagged in it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of trash talking.
Coming for your beer and shit?
Only one message was for me that I saw. But I don't really listen to that. I don't listen to the noise. The outside noise, I know how to block it.
That's good.
But
that's good.
They came for you, though. So how'd you take it?
I don't care.
Yeah.
They can all... There's kids here, so I can't curse.
Yeah.
You can all go and S-U-K... S-U-C-K...
Ya. Comenzamos mal.
Yo te fumar, señores. Yo te fumar. Yo no puedo.
Blame it on the alcohol.
We're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about a man's role and a woman's role.
In what? In a situation? In a relationship?
Yes. No, in general.
Yeah. Okay.
The man's role or the woman's role. The woman's role is to do nothing, be a princess, and get everything she wants. Wait, what's the man's role?
I mean, so I thought we weren't gonna talk about that. Like, I thought the last episode was about.
Unfortunately, this is what people like to see us talk about.
Yeah.
The man's role, woman relationship. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think a woman's role, because yeah, I want to hear your perspective in a man's role. I think a woman's role is to just sit down, be a princess, don't work, you know, take care of the house, and the man has to pay for everything.
So this is marriage, relationship? What is it?
Relationship, marriage. We're not talking about situationship.
Yeah.
You're in a relationship and you live together.
I like a woman to do something. You she could be my queen. I could treat her like a queen, of course, but she needs to do something at least to help out.
She has to be in her feminine energy.
She could be in her feminine energy helping out.
No,
As a
because
team,
if
we're
she
supposed to
goes
make
out
it
and
work.
works, if she goes out and works, she's not gonna be in her feminine energy.
Work can be anything, meaning as in she could be stay at home. That's still considered work.
Well, yeah, I guess.
So-
What's the man role? What's the man job?
I say to provide, lead the way for the family, I believe. But so let's say for an example, right? Let's say if a man, who's to say that a man can't do woman roles, and who's to say a woman can't do man roles?
Hold on. What do you mean a woman can't do a man's role?
Meaning, as in, let's say for an example, she don't have a man in her life at the moment. She can't provide for herself. She's gonna provide for herself, right?
Yeah, I provide for myself.
So what does that mean? You're saying that women aren't supposed to be working or any of that, shouldn't be doing anything.
But just because I provide for myself doesn't mean that, God hasn't sent me a Prince Charming to my life that's gonna give me everything that I deserve.
And you're not gonna work no more. You're just
No.
En tu casa.
He has to maintain me. He has to give me everything.
Yeah, salute. You get that. Nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Pero who's to say now? Like I said, can a man do a woman's role and a woman do a man's role?
What? As in what?
As in,
You as a man.
You said a man. What a man does to you? What do you believe a man does? What's a man role?
Provide.
Okay.
Protect. Lead.
A woman can't do that.
It's que the woman wasn't built to provide.
Okay. But she can't do that?
Why the woman have to worry about leading you and protecting you? You're the man.
But I'm saying single women do it now, right?
Yeah, but they're unhappy.
Are they?
Yeah. They're unhappy because they really wish they had a man that will really lead, provide, protect.
Are you speaking based off of your own self or what? Who are you speaking for? Are you speaking for the woman?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking for myself. I'm speaking for the woman.
Got you.
The women out there that wish to have a Prince Charming, that are working very hard and they're tired. They want to feel in their feminine energy, They don't got to be with their guard up.
Got you. Let's say, for an example, you got the man of your dreams. He's doing what a man should do in your perspective from what a man should do. Let's say, for example, God forbid something happens to him.
He should have a savings account.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got you. That's your safety net? Got you.
His savings account.
Yeah. You're not going to step up?
Mm-mm.
Got you. Still a princess.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm still a princess. I'm taking care of the house. He has to have a savings account.
Got you. You see no deal in it?
He has to.
So you're not going to even lift a finger to help your partner up, your partner?
Depending. If he never cheated on me or mistreated me, yeah, I'll help him.
Ya. Está difícil la cosa.
¿Por qué?
Porque, I mean, we all have I believe that we all have different perspectives on relationship based off of either how we grew up or if not, what we went through.
I grew up seeing my uncle have 2 households. 3 probably. I think it was 2 here, 1 in DR. He had 3 women. He maintained all 3 households.
3 families.
Yes, 3 families.
Yeah.
That's what I saw. That's what I grew up seeing.
Okay.
So,
Got you.
why can't a man maintain me? Why am I wrong? Because I want to receive it all.
I don't think you're wrong. I'm just
And
asking.
for all y'all calling me ugly on social media, I don't care. You think bro, I sit here and I laugh at the comments. I don't even look at the comments. I don't care if you call me ugly. I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful in anyone's that is willing to love me.
That's a fact. I believe that.
You think I'm ugly?
No, I don't think you're ugly.
You think I look like SpongeBob? They be saying I look like SpongeBob.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. No. They told you that in the comments? Damn, I didn't see that.
We should start. We should do a video one day. We should do a video one day. Reading the comments, like reacting to the comments.
I only read maybe like 3.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Somebody wished death on me the other day.
I saw what you had posted.
Yeah, you saw
the
that?
messages. Yes, that's crazy.
Oh my God. He said, "Oh my God, there somebody has to bury you. Somebody has to, RAP you." Like really nasty stuff. That one got to me a little bit.
I mean, I don't give time, energy. I don't look at it. So
yeah,
you shouldn't.
You're wasting your time. And then they get mad when I blast them and I put them on the story.
The thing is that majority of those people who try to bring people down, they're either going through something. They're going, who knows? They be probably behind the keyboard. They got to be going through some sort of depression.
Yeah. Some
sort of.
Yeah, and then a lot of them that be bullying me, and I post them on my story. I tag them. Then they start saying cute things in the DM. Oh, yes. I didn't mean to say that. You're beautiful. I'm sorry. After they rock me in the comments.
Is that a man to you? That's the man you want?
No.
Yeah.
You trying to be funny? Listen, I don't care if it takes me years to find my Prince Charming. I know I'm going to find my Prince Charming that's going to give me the world. I'm not going to lift a finger. I'm going to be in my feminine energy because I'm tired of being in my masculine energy. And I'm not going to lift the finger because he's going to have it all covered up. And if something happens, that's why he has money. He should have a savings account, okay? If something happens.
¿Y si no hay cuarto?
Es que tiene que haber cuarto, loco, dime.
I'm asking, si no hay cuarto.
Es que tiene que haber.
Listen, so the reason why I like talking about si no hay cuarto, the reason why.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
So there's been plenty ups and downs in my life. There's gonna be moments where you're gonna have a good amount in your savings or whatever. You never know. Sometimes COVID happened. Nobody expected COVID to happen. Situations like that. Money comes, money goes. Money goes up, money goes down. In this situation, there's always going to be a rainy day. That's just a cause and an event. That's just how life is. If there's a rainy day, your man, that's it. Savings se fue. Yeah, who knows? Something happened. Financial crisis.
It's at the end of the day, just because I don't want to lift a finger in the relationship, I am a very smart girl. So, I can find ways to make money.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. And if I love him and he always treated me like the princess that I deserve to be treated, then yeah, I can help him.
So you're gonna okay. Yeah, so you're down to get your hands dirty a little bit.
It's like that. Let me stop the sarcasm.
Yeah.
Let me stop the sarcasm because I know deep down that I'm not like this. I'm actually a trick. I already Yeah, I already know, am I a toxic, am I a narcissist for liking the negative comments that I receive? Am I a narcissist?
What are you saying right now?
It sounds like it.
No, what I'm talking about is a whole character. You guys, it's a character. I'm being sarcastic. No, I'm being sarcastic because let's be honest, that's what people like. That's what get the clicks, right? Yep. Pero at the end of the day, I am a good person. Okay. I've helped men in their life. I helped them pick them up. And I'm a trick. If I'm with somebody and I hear he's saying, "Oh, I don't have water at home, but I know that I'm going over, I'm gonna bring you a case of water." You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if there's good intentions, we both gonna salir adelante. I'm gonna help you out. I just be talking trash. But yeah, I'm a whole trick. But at the end of the day, like, am I toxic for loving? Am I toxic for like those negative comments that I get? Am I a narcissist? Does that make me a narcissist?
I believe so.
Really?
Yeah, based off of the actions.
¿Es verdad?
I believe so. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, I honestly kind of disagree. I don't believe you when you say that it doesn't affect you. Because negative does affect. Same thing as for positive. Positive effect also.
How does positive affect?
What do you mean? Let's say, for an example, let's say you've gone through something traumatic. I'm going to use myself as an example. I come in here, I uplift you. I do some sort of positive impact in your life to change your view on whatever you've gone through or whatever. Now, everything you've gone through, you're looking at it different because I came in your life. So that's how positive things. Same thing as for, let's say, for an example, I'm going to use myself as an example again. If I was to be in a relationship with you, I negatively impact your train of thought on relationships and everything. Mm-hmm. You're going to be negatively impacted by it.
So, it's like you're saying like a person who's been through so much negative shit, when they come and receive the positive, they don't know how to receive it?
No.
Damn, I'm lost.
The way you receive the positive is going to change your outlook on life in general, overall.
Yeah.
Your face showing me that you're clueless right now. So let me tell you this. You ever dealt with something that was that negatively impacted your life, that you started looking at people or if not things bitter?
Yes.
And then you ever had experienced something that was
bitter.
Positively, huh?
Not bitter.
Como que no, habladora. Relationships right now. Relationships. You look at them bitter right now.
Yes, but I don't look at other people. Yes, but that doesn't mean I take that bitterness on others.
I'm not saying you do, but it impacted your perspective on how you view relationships.
Yes,
so that's how you can get affected negatively.
Yeah, I feel like I've been through shit that to this day I haven't healed. But maybe, because I haven't talked about it. Yeah. Because maybe when you go and choose to talk about your personal things to somebody, very personal, you're afraid that they're gonna go and talk about it to someone else. That's
your perspective on when you've been negatively impacted.
Yes.
So see how you've been negatively impacted? So that's a train of thought?
Yes.
So now let's say if you was impacted positively by somebody who didn't betray you, now your perspective is changing.
Yes, it is.
That's how you get impacted by negative and positive.
Yes.
You can get impacted by both, bad and good. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay, I see.
So that's what I'm saying. Back to referring to what I said was that I don't believe you like negative comments, because nobody likes negative things. I mean, speaking for myself, I don't like negative things.
I mean, I just feel like maybe I am a narcissist because I feel like it fills my ego.
So I'm gonna tell you something about the word
maybe
narcissist.
Because of the numbers.
People, this word is kind of new to this generation now. Narcissist, or people are just throwing it out there. We are narcissists. We all have narcissistic traits.
Yes.
We all are.
Yes.
Realistically.
Narcissist, because at the end of the day, when you are a narcissist is somebody that's always like me. Like, oh, I take a picture. Let's say we take a picture in a crew. Mm-hmm. I gotta make sure I look good in the picture. If not, that picture's not gonna be posted. That's being a narcissist.
You could break that word down so many different ways.
Really?
We all are narcissists. Realistically, we all are narcissists.
But then there's narcissists, like narcissist men, where they literally gaslight you.
Oh.
They gaslight you. Mm-hmm. And then when they see that they can't, it's like they manipulate you. And when they see that they're not impacting you, that you're not falling for it, mm-hmm. then they come and love bomb you on top of the gaslighting and the manipulation.
I get you.
That's another form of narcissist.
También, did you know that gaslighting and manipulating is a woman's specialty?
I don't gaslight.
Put me in I'm saying that's a woman's strength. Same thing as intuition. That's a woman's strength.
Okay. I would need you to look at the camera and re-say what you said. That's a woman's special.
That's a woman's trait.
No, say from the beginning.
What?
Gaslighting
and manipulation is a woman's strength.
Why?
Am I lying?
Why? Because este corte is gonna go up and you're gonna get eaten though.
No, that's a female's trait.
Okay, why?
I'm not saying men don't do it. Men do it, of course.
Put an example. Why is gaslighting and manipulating it's a female's trait? Now, I don't feel triggered by it because I can remember, I don't think I've done those things, because even just by lying, my conscience kills me, because mommy put that fear in me of like God and karma. So even when I lie about the littlest things, I get like, that's why I'm an open book. So I need you to give me an example of a woman that's manipulative and is a gaslighter. What is a woman that is a manipulative and a gaslighter for you?
When somebody wants something, what they're going to do? They're going to try to get it. They're going to try to obtain whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
Some women, I'm not speaking for all. I'm team woman. I love women, but this is just the reality of it. When somebody wants something, this will go for both genders. Somebody wants something, I'm speaking, but since you're telling me to tell you about women, if a woman wants something, she's not gonna sit here and try to lie or not try to maneuver her way just to get whatever she wants from a guy. Whether it could be her lying to him, saying, "Oh, I'm into you," this and that, just to get whatever she wants. That's the sort. Is that not manipulation?
I see where you're going.
Is that not manipulation?
Yeah, because there's a lot of women that there are with men for money.
For anything.
For money.
And anything.
I see what you're saying.
So,
like, there's a lot of baby mothers out there. Oh, I'm coming for the baby mothers. There's a lot of baby mothers out there. They be like, "Oh, send me money for the kid." And you see them getting their nails done, their hair done. That's true. That is a form of manipulation. That's true. I give it to you. Yes, there is women out there that are gaslighters and manipulators.
Okay, that dog. We need to
Have you caught a woman lying to you?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, why not?
Di que, oh, se me murió el gato. Dame cuarto para enterrarlo.
Es que yo no doy cuarto, sí, si tú no eres mi mujer. Yo no doy cuarto, sí. You're not my woman, no. Yo no.
So who pays? If you take a woman on a date, who pays?
I pay. If I invite. Si me invitan a mí, que paguen. But I still like paying.
I feel like if I invite a man, because women, I feel like is a valid thing to invite men on dates, and I feel like if I invite a man on a date, I should pay for the date.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Yo creo que el vino que está hablando.
Sí, ¿verdad? Yeah. This was told by a friend. He's like, hold on. He's like, you literally got to go through all this dating scenario with women, and you got to pay every time you take her out. You don't get nothing in return unless you want to hit it, in the first couple of days. But then, hey, I have feelings too. If you want to get to know me as a woman, you pay. You want to get to know me as a man? Take me on a date. Pay for it.
Let me ask you this. I'm curious to know. If a guy takes you on a date for the first date, what are you expecting on the first date?
I'm pulling out my card.
Because what are you expecting from him on the first date? He asks you out. You're not paying for nothing.
I'm expecting to have some sort of connection, because if he's going out his way to, it's like I will not take a man out on a date if I'm not interested or building a connection.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, you got to get to talking and all that. Let's just skip that role where you're texting back and forth. There's a little connection.
Okay, what am I expecting then?
Like, what are you expecting from a date from a guy who's telling you, "Oh, I'm going to pick you up, such and such," or whatever?
That there's a potential, there's a potential connection that he wants to connect with me, maybe take me serious. Because if he wanted just to, be intimate with me, he would just be, say it, I guess. I mean, some men don't be clear, but that I needed to say that. Man, you need to be more clear on what you want. The man that sees a woman, I'm going out the way. But the man knows from the first instant what he wants to do with a woman. If he want to hit the first night, if he want to take her serious, make her his wife. A man knows from the first moment he sees that woman if she's a wifey material. So I feel like you guys should stop playing these little games of building these situationships. leading women on, giving them relationship treatment when you just want to hit it? Would you tell a woman, like, be honest with her and be like, hey, you look good as fuck, but I just want to hit it. I don't even want to take you serious. Are you down for it? Will you say that to a woman? So
I'm very honest, very bluntly. I don't believe in just hooking up, having sex no more. If you're speaking to me when I was maybe, let's say, 20, 21, or if not 18, 17, of course. I was always very bluntly about it.
You will say that?
100%. Yo, listen, I don't want to waste my time. I never liked wasting my time either. I grew up in a household that was very masculine and very straightforward.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time. Time was key. Time is money. Time is everything.
Time is valuable.
So I've always grew up to be very, straightforward. Shit like that.
Time is valuable, and I'm gonna say this. I saw this quote on Instagram. It says, "I take hurt feelings over time. I take hurt feelings over wasting my time any day. Like, I'd rather you tell me this is not gonna work. I don't have interest in you. I'm interested in somebody else. We don't match. Instead of you wasting my time. Like, I'm going to take her feelings over wasted time any day. Because her feelings, you get over it.
See, but I feel like...
Like, time, you don't get that back.
I feel like people don't really be honest when it comes to certain things.
But why is it so hard for people to be honest? Like, and it goes both ways. Women, they go on dates sometimes because they don't even have food to eat.
I want to say this too. Last time, I did like the podcast before this. I don't know if I should speak about this, but I liked it. And you guys said something about, somebody said something about how women in truth or something like that. Whether it was like men lie and women something.
What we said?
In the podcast, would you guys said something about that woman falls in love with whatever men say, I think?
Oh, que la mujer se enamora por lo que escucha y el hombre se enamora por lo que ve.
Yeah, so I believe that.
So, okay, women fall in love for what they hear and men fall in love for what they see.
Mm-hmm. So I believe that, and I want to say also that a mí se me olvidó. Se me fue. Yo pensando, like, I was trying to think. Se me fue, diablo.
Y yo estoy pensando, and I'm over here thinking, before jumping into this shit that I said I'm going left, I'm trying to think, what was the first fucking shit we was talking about? Yo, estamos como medio perdidos loco hoy. ¿Qué fue?
Diablo.
Pero nada, esto es un podcast.
¿Qué se va a hacer?
¿Qué es lo que estamos haciendo allá atrás?
Pero, so what was the thing about? What? About women. What was you talking? What you were saying?
Yeah, that women that I do know women that are gaslighters and manipulative.
You said men was
narcissists.
But you said men was gaslighters and manipulators.
Yeah.
What makes you say that? In your past experience, that's what you got? That's what
yeah, because they tell you, yeah, I want you serious, and then when they hit, they don't want you serious no more.
So I always tell, like, women this. I could be wrong, but don't pay attention to what people say. Pay attention to what people do.
What they do.
Because actions speak louder than words.
That's true.
So I always say that. And I speak strongly to women because women like to fantasize things.
Yeah. I'm such a fucking fantasizer. Oh my God. I fantasize all day fucking long. It's so annoying.
I mean, it's cool to dream.
No, but I've learned to knock it down a notch, you know? I've learned the hard way to knock it down a notch. But hey, I'm a Leo.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yo, there's literally 4 Leos in here right now. What sign are you? Jazz is a Leo, he's a Leo, she a Leo, and I'm a Leo. Yeah. You're a Cancer. Yes. We all like...
Yeah, but I'm not being finance, I don't do anything like that.
Yeah.
There's different type of Leos. There's the dry one, and then there's the lover. You're the dry one. And you're the lover one. Yes. Yeah, you see. I'm the lover Leo. You're the dry Cancer. No.
I don't know. I'm not educated on that like that.
Come on.
I just know I'm the best Cancer, though. That's all I know.
The best Cancer.
Yeah, I'm the better version of the Cancers.
The better version of the Cancers.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, I don't know. You have anything else to say? At this point, I'm over. At this point, I'm over. I don't know what else to do with this channel. He's supposed to be managing me. You know, we're supposed to be releasing music.
We're going to talk about that. We're talking about that? I didn't know you was going to talk about that.
I don't know.
Mierda. So does your audience know about the stuff?
No.
Are you okay to speak about it?
Okay. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna do like a clip. I'm gonna do just a clip so they can know. But yeah, slowly but steady, I'm working with Kev. He introduced me to this producer by the name Taz. Let's see how this music journey goes. I have created music. There's people, so they don't come talking shit in the future. There's people that have helped with this music stuff. But yes, I'm gonna be working on releasing music. I don't know how. I'm trying to educate myself as much as possible so things don't go left with, you know, the credits and people wanting their credits and all this crap. And yeah, you guys, I expect music from me. I did wrote this song. It's like probably like a 5-minute. It's gonna be like a 5-minute real song, because in that song I literally speak and say very vulnerable things I've passed in life. I think people are gonna know things I've been through that they probably never even thought. It's very personal to me. But listen, I've chose this life. Why not put it on a song? I don't need nobody's empathy. I don't want nobody's empathy. It's just something that my heart desires to do. I might record it and not release it. Who knows? Maybe just to have it there because my heart is telling me to write it. So, you know, I wrote it. Yeah. But, yeah, and then we got some nasty music after.
All I have to say, people, it sounds pretty good. I believe she has talent.
Does it have potential? Lapi, tiene potencial.
Yep.
Cookie no ha escuchado la nueva versión. La nueva versión ella no la ha escuchado de la que te enseñé. Pero, yeah, you guys, I'm like excited and so scared at the same time. Because, you know. But hey, I'd rather, es mejor lanzarse que después estar wondering, damn, what if, you know? Yeah. Just gotta do it. I hope you guys, you know, support me in this journey.
Yeah, but more positive. Let's start a positive wave.
Yes.
You know, show some support, show some love.
Yes.
But be positive.
Yes.
Negative stuff, leave it aside. That's it.
But yeah, you guys, I think this is gonna be it for this video. Am I missing something? From the music?
No. Stay tuned for some content. We have some stuff coming.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys, I think this is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, enjoyed it. Just remember that social media is not real. I'm a very sarcastic person. At the end of the day, I still don't care what you think. But yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope Kev come next week to record. If not, I'm just gonna shut this channel down and let it just be. So yeah,
Saturday.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys. Finally, we're back, and I see you again next week. Peace.